This is my treasure. It's a Harpers Bazar magazine from October 1901. I purchased it yesterday at a sale. I'm going to zoom in on it. I believe this may be the first month that Harpers Bazar went from a weekly in black and white to a monthly publication in 1901. They also changed the name in 1901, and since this is October, and it's still called Bazaar, B-A-Z-A-R, either in November or December, they changed it to B-A-Z-A-A-R, which is what it's known for today. It's 10 cents for this copy. And this artwork here, which is lovely, was drawn by the artist Guy Rose. He's a well-known American, Californian Impressionist from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. The cover itself is encased in a plastic sleeve. The sleeve is permanently attached to both the front and the back cover, so I cannot remove it, and you'll see that there's pieces of the front cover missing. Now, but the original artwork piece is whole, the centerpiece that Guy Rose had drawn. I'm in love with this magazine. Was so excited when I got it yesterday. Now you will see. I will open this up. You will see that the cover is permanently attached here. I don't know when or why that happened, but that's just, frankly, the way it is. This is just an ad here for corsets for 1901, and if you look at the prices, they're substantial for 1901. You can see here that there's a special one that's actually $5.50. So that would have been very significant during that period of time. And then there's a lovely ads like this one here for Pear's soap. I remember Pear's soap from my youth. If I remember, it was clear and amber color. So this brings back very many memories. Now this base part of the book here is all in one piece and is in pretty good condition. It is not, the pages are very supple. It is not fragile at all or brittle. You will see that there is some pieces missing around the edges here and some age-appropriate browning, but all in all, wonderful condition. It's something that I'm really enjoying having. Here are the table of contents. Again, quite interesting. Harpers Bazar, B-A-Z-A-R, October 1901. And you will see that the front, what they call the front piece, is New Paris Walking Costume drawn by Guy Rose. autumn fashion look, autumn hats, autumn outing fashions, evening gowns, silk waists for the children, winter coats and wraps, Parisian lingerie, fashions for elderly women, French street gowns, and you can see the illustrators for those, illustrated by Ethel Rose, whom I'm assuming is Guy Rose's wife, Guy Rose, C.L. Goodwin, and A.M. Cooper. And then as we go down, there is an article, A Pilgrimage, illustrated by F.Y. Corey, written by Margaret Wilson. Some Heroines of Fiction, illustrated by Howard Chanley Christie, written by William Dean Howells. Afternoon Poem, illustrated by Sarah S. Stillwell, written by Catherine Pyle. Self-Help for Nervous Women, 6th paper by John K. Mitchell, M.D. When You Come Home, a poem by Clarence Ermy. Bagsby's Daughter, a novel, Bessie and Marie von Forst. Autumn in Paris, illustrated by James Verrier, Catherine DeForest. Children's Parties, illustrated with photographs, written by Josephine Grenay. Books and Writers, Anna Parmley Parrott. The Gayley's Vacation, illustrated by J.K. Bryans, by Jeanette Lee. Girls and Their Interests, an article on that. Stage Favorites at Home, illustrated. Secret Societies in Women's Colleges, illustrated by P.F. Piper. Household Linens by Lillian Barton Wilson. The Bazaar's Recipes, illustrated, Maria Blay. Editorial comment. And Jocund Veined, illustrated by M. Fenderson, J.S. Allen, C. Bonowitz, Henry S. Eddy, and Jean Penfield. Answers to Mothers, Maria Wheeler, Superintendent of the Babies Hospital, New York. Cut Paper Patterns, illustrated. And Hints for Homemakers by Margaret Hamilton Welch. Copyright 1901. Subscription price $1 a year. Single number 10 cents. Also on sale at Bretton's, 37 Avenue de l'Opera, Paris. Okay, so that's the table of contents. You'll see here we have one of our first ads here for the Prudential, which is still in existence today. And here it talks about this specific issue and the next issue and what that will feature. Some ads. Here is a lovely ad for a corset company. You can see from that period. The style. The artwork is just really lovely. Another just wonderful. This is on Fall Fashion Outlook. New Paris walking costume. This is the piece that was drawn by Guy Rose, as was the cover. Autumn Fashion Outlook, October 1901. And you'll see some of the pages are, and there's some writing here, and I don't know really how long it's been there, what it's from. It's the only writing that I have found in this book, which again is lovely, lovely. Again, the fashions of the day. Lovely, lovely. This book is filled with fashions of the day. This is an article about autumn hats. And what they were wearing. What the stylish women were wearing back in 1901. And you'll see that this one was drawn by Ethel Rose. I'm assuming who was Guy's wife. Again, lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm enchanted by this magazine. And these are autumn outing fashions. And I think, I'm not sure if this is, it seems to be on all the pages. So that's some background printing, design, I don't know. But you will see some of the drawings are signed. This one is signed. Again, Rose Paris. So I'm not sure if he drew these while in Paris. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, here's another piece of writing which I hadn't noticed before. It's a 5 up there. And now we're getting into what they've labeled as evening gowns. Here's a very hint of a 7 here. Oh, I'm seeing them on a lot of the pages. Okay. I had not noticed that before. This is, I think that says silk waists waist. I don't know. Yes. Silk waist. And I don't know what. So these are silk dresses with waists, I'm assuming. Lovely, lovely. And again, I don't know if you can see, there's a hint of a 9 that somebody wrote up there. You will notice that the pages are in the high 500s. And I really think this is page 9 in this book. From what I gather, they continue pages from previous books. So the pages really are numbered from the 500s in this book, if you remember back to the table of contents. These are this is another of the silk-waisted dresses here. And then here we go into for the children. We start with clothing for children. And I'm going to begin to go through the book a little bit faster, so I just want to do the first. Okay. Again, some writing that I had not noticed before. And again, this one is Rose Paris again. So I believe he might have been in Paris when he was doing these illustrations. And here we have winter coats and wraps. Some more. And I don't know what that means. Here, these are actually photos by Ethel Rose. Photos, drawings, both signed by Ethel Rose Paris. So I'm going to flip through this really faster now. Another Ethel Rose. Sorry for my shaking hand. I'm filming this one-handed. Ethel Rose, Paris. This might have been the Paris fashion show. Apologize for that. This might have been Paris Fashion Week. I don't know. This is Parisian lingerie. Okay, and they are signed Ethel Rose Paris. This is a very intriguing and interesting magazine, and you'll see it is quite thick. Quite supple. Fashions for elderly women. French street gowns. This is a story. A pilgrimage. Here's another, Some Heroines of Fiction. Self-help for nervous women. Interesting. A poem. Bagsby's daughter. Okay, that's illustrated by Clifford Charlton. Another story here. Autumn Days in Paris. Illustrated by James Verner. The Opera in Paris. Trying to get these in focus for you. Paris dining when Paris dines. Looking across Paris to the Eiffel Tower. Interesting, very interesting. Children's parties. The Gailey's Vacation. Girls and their interests. Stage favorites at home. Is sorry for not Ethel Barrymore. There is a signature here. I'm not sure if I could read what that says. Interesting. Through the camera, I'm not able to read it, but maybe you were able to as I filmed it for you. Oh. Here we have we skipped ahead here. And again, I'm sorry for the shaking of the camera. I'm going to put it back in my right hand where it probably won't shake so much. There we go. I'm actually not shaking. It seems to be the camera for some reason. I can't get it to stop shaking. I think I have it zoomed in by accident. sorry for this. And I can't seem to get it back to the mode. Okay, I think I got it back for some reason. I had hit the zoom. And that's where the shaking was coming from. I don't know why. Okay. So now we have some recipes. A mackerel recipe. Celery and canapes with marrow. Trying to be very gentle with the book. Okay, I see now where I was hitting the... Okay, we're back to Autumn in Paris, so I went back several pages when I hit that button. Okay, here we are, the recipes, editorial comment. These look like some little comics here. Answers to mothers. Oh, here are the cut paper patterns. So you can order these patterns, okay. Now, when ordering patterns, readers are cautioned to send number and size of pattern desired together with full address. Okay, so then you will see there's the pattern number and the cost for that outfit. And then there are several more as you go the page. Hints for homemakers. Baker's chocolate. Good form entertainment. More ads. I think I'm going to end it here because I think we have the back of the book and just a whole lot of ads. Then you will see again the back cover detached from the rest of the book. The spine seems to be in really good condition. You see the staples are there. And again, this plastic, it's only on the back side here. And I believe Cream of Wheat, from what I've researched, Cream of Wheat had all their back pages. And it's attached to this plastic here, so I can't remove it. Interesting ads, gosh. Sanitariums, how to cure cancer, syringes. Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup. How to remove hair on your face and neck. Interesting. Okay, so that's this. October 1901, Harpers Bazar magazine that I'll be putting up for auction. Happy bidding.